What if I told you you could play video games and save the planet at the same time? Well, with the World Land Trust Charity Bundle brought to you by Plant-Based Gaming in partnership with Future Friends Games, you can. With rising sea levels, global warming, multiple species getting wiped out, and much more, it's hard to ignore what humanity has done to this planet. With the way times are right now, it's easy to feel like you as an individual cannot do something about it. But we actually can individually do something, and purchasing this bundle is one of many things that can be done. This bundle aims to raise money for the World Land Trust, an international conservation trust working with a network of local partners around the world to save, protect, and restore critically threatened habitats for wildlife, and in doing so, lock up carbon and address climate change. For a minimum donation of just $5, you will have access to over 60 curated indie games, and let me be the first to tell you, the quality here is very impressive. But you may be here asking, what games should I play first, or you may not be familiar with everything offered here. That's perfectly okay, because in this video I'll give you 10 recommendations for games you should play from this amazing bundle right away. Sit back, relax, smash that subscribe button, and enjoy. Let's get right into the list. Starting off the list is the first of 4 games that were released this year on this list with Danger Scavenger. Danger Scavenger is a fast-paced action cyberpunk-themed roguelite skyline crawler. In this roguelite, you'll be looting, crafting, customizing, and finding unique item synergies to overcome ruthless enemies controlled by soulless AI. What I really like about Danger Scavenger is the dynamic risk-reward system. You'll have the opportunity to choose easier or more difficult paths at the end of levels, but that choice affects your loot, so you must choose wisely. With 6 unique scavengers to choose from, you should be able to find something that fits your playstyle, and the addition of co-op is a feature that I love to see. At number 9, we have an experience that is half game, half album in Teenage Blob. Teenage Blob is a punk music game hybrid featuring the Superweaks that is a colorful art punk adventure towards the best night of your life. As an amorphous teen, you're going to want to buy some new boots, but before you can do that, you're going to need to work your butt off. Work takes place in the form of mini games that invoke feelings of nostalgia for classics such as Paperboy, but with an aesthetic and delivery all to its own. This is a shorter experience meant to be enjoyed multiple times over, much like an album would, and it's an experience that is sure to bring a smile to your face. I can safely say it brought a smile to mine.
Cutting-edge graphic updates, and introducing BLOB Amp, our in-game music player. If you missed it the first time, or just want to get blobbed all over again, you need Teenage Blob Full Blast.
Up next is an early access game with online co-op in WolfQuest Anniversary Edition. In this game, you'll live the life of a wild wolf in a realistic ecological simulation set in Yellowstone National Park. Born in the northern range of the park, you learn the ways of the wolf in your family pack. Now you are venturing out on your own to explore, hunt, find a mate, establish territory, and raise your own family. This is an incredibly realistic representation of Yellowstone National Park, complete with various wildlife that you may see if you visited today. It's rare to be able to play a game that is based on a place you've been to, but as someone who has been to Yellowstone, I can't wait to experience it again from a different perspective. At number 7, we have one of my favorite hidden object games with Hidden Folks. Search for Hidden Folks in hand-drawn interactive miniature landscapes. Unfurl tent flaps, cut through bushes, slam doors, and poke some crocodiles. The hand-drawn art is adorable, and I'm sure it has immediately caught your eye, but one thing that really stands out for me are the sounds in Hidden Folks. The distinct sounds you'll hear in Hidden Folks is the direct result of over 2,000 unique mouth sounds. From cars to music to the people you interact with and more, this is a labor of love that shows throughout its 32 hand-drawn areas. With over 300 targets to find and over 500 interactions to experience, I highly recommend you check this one out. Oh. Up next is one of my favorite new releases from June of this year in Beasts of MARAVILLA Island. Beasts of MARAVILLA Island is a 3D adventure game where you take on the role of a young wildlife photographer who traverses MARAVILLA Island's magical ecosystems to discover extraordinary creatures, learn their behaviors, and most importantly, photograph their majesty. The visuals of Beasts of MARAVILLA Island are gorgeous, and one thing that I really enjoy is the exploration and interactivity in its world. You can interact with various creatures in unique ways, which really helps MARAVILLA Island feel more alive. I love the emerging crop of new photography-based games, and Beasts of MARAVILLA Island is no exception.
yet nobody can act. How can we say what we do not know? So, I leave you my camera and my journal. Photograph Maravilla's majesty and bring back something beautiful to share with the world.
At number 5, we have a relaxing and story-rich experience in Mutazioni. Mutazioni is a mutant soap opera where small-town gossip meets the supernatural. Explore the community as Kai as she cares for her ailing grandfather. You'll discover a lush and magical world, meet new friends, plant musical gardens, discover old secrets, and much more. The cast of Mutazioni is full of lovable mutant characters, and the story is full of unpredictable twists and turns. The art and sound of Mutazioni will reel you in initially, but it's the story that really keeps you throughout its duration. This version of the game also includes the Pen Pal update, which adds an epilogue for even more added to an already great experience. Up next is a game with overwhelmingly positive reviews in Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk is a coffee brewing and heart-to-heart talking simulator about listening to fantasy-inspired modern people's problems and helping them by serving up a warm drink or two. You'll be listening to tales of people from an alternative Seattle, a city where elves, orcs, mermaids, and many other fantasy races live together with humans in a modern world we all will find familiar. The storylines in Coffee Talk are branching, but what determines where the storylines go is actually how you serve your cafe customers. I love how a simple coffee brewing minigame can result in powerful emotion, and this is a great time to play this one before its sequel is ready in 2022. At number 3, we have the absolutely beautiful Cloud Gardens. Cloud Gardens is a chill game about using plants to overgrow abandoned wasteland dioramas. You can dive into a relaxing sandbox mode with no goals or take on a multi-chapter campaign where the task is to strike a balance between the natural and the manufactured. Adding objects will encourage lush vegetation to grow, but each object must be covered in foliage in order to proceed. I love the serene sandbox nature of this game, and the soundscapes created by the composer of Kingdom fit so perfectly. If you're into games like Islanders or Dorf Romantic, you need to check this one out. Make sure to share your creations when you do. Up next is one of my favorite puzzle games of all time, with A Good Snowman is Hard to Build. A Good Snowman is Hard to Build is an adorable puzzle game about being a monster and making snowmen. This is an open world experience which provides you with some flexibility on which puzzles you'd like to solve when you are ready to solve them. The adorable graphics and cute atmosphere leads one to believe this is a relaxing experience, and it largely is, but trust me, there is enough challenge here as well. Once you complete building a snowman upon finishing a puzzle, you can give it a hug, and what's not to like about that? Play this game and enjoy 2 more games from Jackneck as part of this bundle. At number 1, we have one of my favorite games of 2021 with Yinglet. In Yinglet, you jump between bubbles that float in the sky like you're a space dolphin as you melt into a highly reactive and dynamic soundtrack created by Yinglet's custom music software. This is a platformer with no platforms, which is a wild concept, but it works really well here. There are optional collectibles and challenges for those that want it, but with features such as bubbles providing checkpoints when you stay still, Yinglet offers up an experience just about anyone can enjoy. I love the reactive soundtrack, and the art style is so unique and continues to impress me well into the late game. Yinglet's fluid movement is something you need to experience for yourself. And there we have it, 10 games from the World Land Trust charity bundle on itch.io that you should play right away. Which games were your favorites from this list? Let me know in the comments below. I'll have links to purchase this bundle as well as links to the World Land Trust and those who put together the bundle in the description and in a pinned comment below. If you do purchase the bundle, please let me know in a comment that you purchased the bundle because I'd love to see that, and I think those in plant-based gaming and Future Friends games would love to see that as well. If you have more than $5 to donate, make sure to up that donation total to benefit a great cause. If you like this video, please leave a like, and if you can, please subscribe, as subscribing helps the channel out quite a bit. I'm always looking to grow this channel, and your support means the world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one.